In this video, I want to talk to you about the difference between hate and feedback. How to know when to stick to your guns when your environment is pushing back on you, and to know how to actually take constructive feedback and adapt. So if you're trying to improve yourself or your dating life, it's a very common thing to get confronted with people that don't view things the same way as you do. Let's say you want to improve your dating life and you start to go out a little bit more, and your friends are calling you weird or they're asking you what you are doing. It's so easy to fall into the trap of self-doubt and get pushed off your path. So first of all, let's dive deep into what actually causes this emotional response towards hate or feedback. First of all, we humans, we are social creatures. Our emotional response to how our environment views us is something that was very critical to our survival. And that is still how your brain works. If you lived in like caveman times, and you did something very strange and you upset the whole village, then you would get your head kicked in. And that principle still applies today. So whenever you're trying to push yourself outside of your comfort zone, then we get very susceptible to hate or feedback. So first of all, it's very important to know that this happens, that it's a completely normal and natural thing. Just because you feel some excitement or just because you feel strange that you're pushing yourself out of your comfort zone doesn't mean that the thing you're doing per se is bad. And it's quite sad to see, honestly. Sometimes people, they're working on something really nice or they're really pushing themselves out of their comfort zone, but they stop or they try to change themselves just because of the fact that they cannot handle their environment pushing back on them a little bit. What's also very important to know is that sometimes when you are pushing yourself out of your comfort zone and you're trying to achieve something, that actually creates sort of resentment or cognitive dissonance within other people. Let's say you're trying to work on your dating life. You're trying to improve your looks, you're trying to improve your personality, you're trying to improve your speech, whatever it is, and your friends or your close surroundings are actually seeing that you're developing in that area, and it's way more easier for them to just hate on you instead of actually trying to grow together with you, which is totally fine. It's not up to you to decide if other people want to change or not, and even if you might see your change as positive, they might see it as negative. Just know that sometimes for people it's way easier to actually just put you down instead of trying to grow with you, and in that case just screw them. The most important thing is that you actually stand behind your message, that you actually feel that whatever you're currently focusing on is something that you're proud of and something that you can stand behind. If that is you, then you're already like 90% there. Finally, the most nuanced point I'm trying to make is how to actually deal with feedback and how to actually know if you're receiving hate or feedback. Honestly, you'll feel it within the energy of the other person. If someone is just blurting out some profanities against you or trying to put you down or trying to make you feel uncomfortable, then you definitely know it's hate. It's not something productive, it's not something you can work with and then trying to just download their negative feelings into you, because then they can let go of the subject. They see something that you're doing and they're uncomfortable with it. If they see you grow, for example, and they're not growing with you, then it's so much easier for them to just hate on you. Feedback actually comes from a way more nuanced and friendlier point. If people are trying to make some subtle points and actually point out some specific characteristics or some specific points towards you, then you know that they have thought about what to say to you. Then they've thought about what specific points they're trying to help you with. And that's actually a beautiful thing. That's something you should actually be very mindful and careful of and to nourishing, because that type of feedback is actually something that can help you grow. A final point I'm trying to make to you too is that you have to expect hate in the world. The world is a beautiful place, but sometimes hate is just a thing to deal with. Whenever you're trying to create something, whenever you're trying to push a little bit of boundaries, you're gonna expect the world to push a little bit back on you, which is totally fine. I really hope this video helped. If this is something that you're currently struggling with, then please let us know in the comments down below. Also, don't forget to like and subscribe to Man-Made.